Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you from the CEO's desk. We are continuing with kind of the quick series, and we're on contracts and contracts basics. So I'm going way basic and way just into contracts. So you may have learned about this when you got your license, maybe, but it's this concept of the four corners of the contract. What is the four corners of the contract? What does that even mean? Well, basically what it means is that regardless of what discussions have taken place, what's gone on in the MLS, what's said in the MLS, what's gone on through emails, the court should look at, and I reference the court. Why do I reference the court? Because people always ask, well, what does this mean? What's the effect of this clause in the contract? And at the end of the day, everything's a negotiation until it goes to court, right? And then you're putting it out of the party's hands to decide, and you're putting it in a judge's hands to decide. So we reference ultimately what we believe the law says that the court would follow, hopefully follow what the attorneys would argue. But in reality, regardless of what something says, parties can negotiate and find their own resolution. So that's why attorneys always reference, well, a court might find this or the law says that, but in something like contracts law, you're only bound to it if the parties can't agree on fixing it and finding a solution. Hopefully that made sense. That was not in my notes to talk about, but just a side note. Okay, so the four corners of the contract. What it basically means is that the court should follow what is in the contract, what is written and agreed to in the contract itself. So you can have an email saying, patio furniture, yes, no, this or that. You can have the MLS saying this might be included, that. But at the end of the day, it's what's in the contract that really matters, that people sign and agree to. That's the deal. Otherwise, you're going to have chaos. You're going to have, well, remember when we were at McDonald's and we talked about this and that, and we talked about changing things to this or that. We had these 9 emails that all contradict each other. Yeah, at some point we have to agree what's in the four corners of the contract. So what's contained in the contract is the deal. And this is what we are agreeing to. And this is what we're giving the force of law. So the courts will hopefully uphold what's in this agreement. And that's what's meant by the four corners of the contract. So it emphasizes the importance of getting it right, of getting all the terms discussed, everything that's important to your client into that contract and get it signed, because that's when it's actually binding and matters. All right. That's the first concept. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, this is not legal advice. This is legal information only. If you need specific legal advice, please contact your attorney. Thank you.